This example shows how you can use synchronous modeling commands to rapidly create concept parts when speed is more important than a highly engineered chain of associativity. Use these techniques when the part does not contain a feature history, or where the features do not provide the design intent you need to make your changes. We will look at 5 techniques: move and resize faces, delete and replace faces, reuse faces by copying, add or change design intent, and add new features. Our first category of concept modeling techniques is to directly move and resize faces. Suppose, for example, that you want to make room for a larger motor. Choose the Move Face command and move the front faces 5 mm forward. Next, choose the Resize Face command and increase the diameter of the motor support ribs from 35 to 38 mm. Our second category of concept modeling techniques is to delete and replace faces. Suppose we want to round the shape of the trigger cutout. You can't use trim body, because the rounded replacement face adds material in some places, and cuts away in others. Choose the Delete Face command and remove the edge blend around the cutout. Then choose Replace Face and replace the existing surfaces with a rounded face. Next, add a new edge blend feature. The third category of concept change is to reuse existing geometry. With a larger motor, suppose you need to add a second set of support ribs. Start the Copy Face command and copy and place the new ribs. The fourth category is to add dimensions and constraints that express design intent. Suppose you want a dimension that drives the position of this boss feature. Start the Linear Dimension command and create a dimension from the datum coordinate system to the center of the boss. Then edit the dimension to move the boss down. Our fifth category is to add new features. You are not limited to synchronous modeling commands. For example, I used the Extrude command to add a new rib. A key to using synchronous modeling commands is understanding how to use Face Rule and Face Finder to define your design intent when you select faces. Use Face Rule on the top border bar to select regions of faces such as tangent faces or faces of a slot. Use the Face Finder to select faces based on common geometric relationships. In History mode, all synchronous modeling commands are listed in the Part Navigator like other features. You can suppress your concept changes to revert to the original model. To summarize, I showed ways you can use synchronous modeling commands to quickly modify a design. I moved and resized faces to accommodate a larger motor. I deleted and replaced faces to round the trigger cutout. I copied and reused faces to create a second set of support ribs. I created a linear dimension to add design intent. And I added a new feature with a standard extrude.